I know that there are a lot of people that don't know what the truth is. And they don't because they listen to the media. And the media, they don't report the news anymore. They're pretty much, oh, this is my opinion. And my opinion is the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's truth. There is no lie. It's the truth. No. Most of it is garbage. Most of it is programming, giving you propaganda so that you believe, oh, I believe it. I don't believe a thing they say anymore. I have to go on Independence on YouTube to find out what's actually going on in the world. If you want to hear somebody talk and say nothing, there's plenty of that on. But they just give opinions. Oh, well, what he said was prejudice. Yes, I know it was because I live in his head. No, you don't. You don't have a clue. They were saying that President Trump was saying, what's her name? I can't remember. Cheney. Liz Cheney. That she should be at a firing squad. That ain't what he said. What he said was, if she's going to sit in her plush cush office and start making rules about war and wanting to have war, how about if she goes to war and find out what it's like? I've been close enough. I don't want to go back. But that's all they do. Another saying, oh, well, we got to get rid of Trump. Why? Because he tells the truth? Because he makes promises and then keeps them? And his promises have to do with running a country in a way that keeps the people safe, prospering, not dying from drug overdoses, not having illegal aliens come in and kill them or take their children and put them into slave labor or sex labor or whatever else they're doing. No. We want peace. We, the majority. That's another thing the Democrats have done. Oh, well, we know there's a majority, but we got to listen to the minority. And we'll get a bunch of minority and we will fill their brains with absolute garbage and they'll believe us and then we can have our way. Sorry. That's not how it works. There is what's called truth. And the truth is the truth. You cannot make up something and say, oh, that's true. No. The truth is something that's set in stone. It's an actual fact. Fact. We breathe air. Yes, we do. Did you know fish breathe air? Yes, they do. If you have a fish tank and just put water in it and a fish, the fish will eventually die because there's no air in the water. You got to aerate the water. Then the fish will live because it can breathe. Pretty crazy, huh? How did that happen? How come mammals and birds breathe air and fish breathe air from water? Pretty slick. But that wasn't evolution. That was creation. God created. That's why the ocean, all the ocean, is salt water. Why salt? Salt is a purifier. So, what happens? When you get runoff, it's got to go somewhere. Into the ocean. Right? Okay, that's where it eventually ends up. So, with salt in the ocean, any impurities that come in to the ocean water from the land are sterilized by the salt. Then the water is evaporated. Salt won't evaporate. Water will. So the water is evaporated into the air, into clouds. And the clouds move over the land. And when they get heavy enough, it rains. That is absolutely not evolution. But see, the media, they don't know the truth. I don't know what they believe. If you can believe that there was something that exploded somewhere, I mean, whatever, and it came out that planets came out of it. Spherical, round balls came out of this explosion. Right. You ever seen a rock explode? Ain't nothing round about it. Comes out in busted up pieces. Not round. Not balls. Busted up pieces. Another thing to look at. If you look at the moon is a different material than the Earth. So if there was an explosion, how come the moon is made out of a different rock than the rock on the Earth? And what about Mars? It's red. How come it's not made of the same material as the Earth or the moon? What happened there? How come Saturn's got all them dust particles around it that makes rings? What happened there? You cannot tell me. You couldn't get it past me for a second that there was some giant explosion and everything evolved from it. That's ridiculous. But the media will keep driving it into your head. Drive it, drive it, drive it. But that's all they do is lie. Lie, lie, lie. They say that Trump and the Republicans want to destroy you, throw you in prison. Perhaps, maybe we should sacrifice you in a volcano. That's ridiculous. But that's what the media tells you. Lies. It's not truth. The truth is found in the Bible. Jesus said, I am the truth. He is. He spoke truth so that we have the truth. If we didn't have the Bible, we wouldn't have truth. There would only be lies. But that's Satan's way to lie. And all these people, I don't have a God, I don't believe in God. Well, you've made Satan your God because you lie. And in your lies, you're saying, well, Satan, I believe you because you lie to me, so I'm going to lie to everybody else. That's the way it is. That's sad, too. Because you're going to spend eternity in hell. For lying. Yeah. And who wants to be friends with a liar? Or a thief? Not many people I know. But they keep lying. They keep lying, lying, lying. And you got to accept. You got to accept the gays and the trans and all the rest of that No, you don't. They're lying to you some more. They're trying to manipulate you into believing that's what you could be. Is that what you want to be? A freak? A demented, twisted, insane human being that doesn't even know who you are? Not me. I know who I am. I am a sinner. Sinner. And I can't help it. But I can be forgiven of it. And I have been. Jesus died on the cross to forgive me of my sin. I'm not sinless, but I've been forgiven. I'm not sinless, but I can try not to sin and try to please God. And in pleasing God, there's a reward in heaven. Yeah, we can't see heaven, can we? But it's there. It's there. And if you miss it, if the rapture should happen right now, you lost. You're going to have to spend 7 years dealing with God's wrath on this earth. And then after that, Jesus comes back and rules the earth for 1,000 years. And he's going to bring me back with him. So what do you think about that? Look, seek Jesus. Know the truth. And the truth will make you free.